Right.
Reactor at 100% efficiency.
Good. Glad to hear it. Got to speak with the boss. Speak with the boss. Big alpha. Big alpha male. Speak with the alpha.
Head and they'll stay dead.
The
That
big
guy's still
alpha.
alive.
Where's the big alpha?
Tighten up the meter.
That?
Now split difference.
There?
Let's go speak with the alpha. I can't think of a single person that anybody would describe as an alpha male who isn't who is an I can't justify it, if you know what I mean. Don't want to get into all this. Don't want to go into it all. But I can't think of, like, I've heard the descriptions of alpha male, and I've heard descriptions of, don't want to go into the whole thing. I've heard things like was based on actual false interpretation or understanding of how fucking like wolves actually work. Alpha males or whatever are actually just the ones that have got the most fucking wains kicking about them or something like that. And actually alpha males get attacked all the time for the rest of the fucking pack as other ones continually try and take them down or something, so that they can then be the thing. There isn't an alpha one or something. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's debunked. But even anybody that you could describe as, or has been described by anybody as an alpha male, as an alpha, I go, right, give me an example of who that person is, these types, and they don't seem to fit the description of what they're described as, if you know what I mean. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it means, basically. I don't know what it means. Is it like somebody who owns a company? Is it somebody who has a company? Is it somebody who is loud? Is it somebody who doesn't appear to have a lot of empathy or something? What is it? What does it look like? Is it somebody who's got success either in terms of fame or money or something? Is it somebody that's got a fast motor? Is it somebody that's got a popular podcast? Is it somebody who's muscular? What is it? What is it? What does it look like? Is it basically just is it fucking any cunt who is doing well? What is it? Is it somebody who's in a position of leadership? What is it? Just an excuse to hate women? What does it mean? What does it fucking mean? Because I thought about it. I thought to myself, oh, that's one of these cunts that consider himself to be an alpha male, and I'd go to myself, what is that? What is this? Gone by their end description. What I think their end description is, not by me dismissing it. Go, there's no such thing. A lot of shite. How would they describe it? How would people who are into that sort of thing? How would they describe it? Right, and so what is it? And does that person fit that description? I don't know what it means. Masculinity without the toxic. I don't know what that is. Like a lion. Does a lioness, if you call it that, no day of the fucking hunting? What does it all mean? I don't know. Is it like, is it just a sort of something to aspire to? Is it just something for like certain men or young men to kind of aspire to, that doesn't actually exist, but it's something like, it's all bollocks. I know, but like by their own thinking, I mean, not by my thinking, but by their thinking. Sharon Osbourne is an alpha. It's pseudo confidence. Who's they? You know what I mean? These are people that say things. You see things pop up. You get vibes, feelings, or people are saying a certain thing. No idea. No idea. No idea. Like me personally, if I think about, like, let's say an alpha male, whatever that is, right? Let's say it's some, I don't know, what would that fucking be? Let's say some bald, muscular cunt with tattoos is a bit of loudmouth, and or something like that, right? I don't look up to somebody like that. I don't aspire to be somebody like that. I don't respect somebody like that unless I actually know who the fuck they are and know them, if you know what I mean. I don't want to be them or anything. I wouldn't particularly listen to them and go, they're an alpha. They're kind of like, I should sort of listen to them because they know what they're talking about. So I don't know what the fuck it is. Who calls them alphas? They sort of, I don't know, young guys that are into all that shit. I don't know. Has it got a fucking definition? That's because you're a delta male. I don't even know what the fuck that is. A man alpha? Here, man alpha. Here, a man alpha male. Man alpha. Here I'm a sigma. I looked that up. I'm supposedly a sigma. I'm a sigma. I'm a sigma. That's a new one. I think it's. I mean, it's all a lot of shite, obviously, but I think it's like somebody who's like an alpha male, but it doesn't mean they're all loud and all that. And that is, you know, they're an alpha to themselves, and they're looking after, you know, they're getting success, but working hard on themselves. So that means any cunt can then be a sort of a sigma or something like that. I don't even know what the fuck it comes for. Ligma. I don't know what that is. Seems to be a lot of young men who don't know what the what they want or who they are and all that. So there'll be a lot of young men out of trouble there that could potentially go out there and cause a lot of trouble and spread a lot of bad energy. And they're probably looking to me, going, "Let me. Who am I? Can you give me, you seem to be doing well for yourself. Can you give me guidance? How did you get to where you are today?" Ligma male. Is Ligma a disease or something? Hold on, let me look up Ligma. Is this really something I want in my Ligma? Right, so it's a kind of meme sort of thing. We'll get to it. Ligma is a made-up disease and internet hoax. Right. Claimed to have killed popular Fortnite video game streamer Ninja. Ligma. Oh, like Ligma balls. Oh, right. Like nuts. Oh, I see. I get it. It's like Ligma. Like these nuts sort of thing. That kind of thing. Good stuff. There'll be a lot of young men looking up to me going, how did you kind of fall for that Ligma thing there? But you don't seem to care, because if I fell for that Ligma part, I'd feel humiliated and I would try and delete my digital footprint. How come you don't care? Let me, how do I get to, I don't know where I'm. You basically got to go through it. I'd say to all you young men out there, you just got to go through it. You got to go through the mill. It's part of it. You just got to go through it. There's no shortcuts, no videos, no looking up to these arseholes going to do it. You just got to go on your own personal journey. You're on your own in this life. You're completely by yourself. I would say that doesn't mean to refuse help or not go and seek help if you need help with any mental health things, and so on. You need to go and get help and look after yourself. Part of being self-sufficient doesn't mean total independence for humanity. It's just not being prone to being vulnerable to being brainwashed and convinced not to look after yourself, which a lot of these toxic men do. There's nothing wrong with you, don't bother getting help. It's ridiculous. I've been to get help from mental health and so on. Also in terms of drinking, I've not drank alcohol for what must be we're coming up for 19 years now. Basically got to look after yourself there and try and treat people with courtesy and respect that they deserve. Personally, I'd regard myself as an alcoholic, someone that trouble with mental health in the past. It's not easy being me, someone so. I think when I don't believe in God, but I don't, it's my personal beliefs. But I think if there was a God, I do have a wee suspicion sometimes that God created me with so many advantages. He needed to put a few obstacles in my way upstairs to make things maybe not so easy for me, because otherwise I would just cruise it. I'd cruise it. So, fair enough. We've all got our things to balance us out a wee bit. I think a big man made a wee mistake, overpowered me a wee bit like Sagat in Street Fighter 4. Broken character, OP. Thought, you know what, we're going to nerf him a wee bit upstairs. But, I've got my ways, got my wee hacks.